Coach, your general impressions following Thursday night's game against Harris-Stowe State?
Well, starting with a positive, and I'll let Makenzie elaborate more on her night, but I mean, she played a great game. They scored 24 and 6 steals, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. Really a great job by her, but overall, pretty simply, we just turned the ball over too much. You combine 31 turnovers with the amount of easy shots we missed around the basket. I mean, you're talking about empty possessions that you just can't have against an athletic, experienced team like that. And the second half, especially the fourth quarter, we got very fatigued. We only had 9 players available tonight, and they kind of wore us down, which hurt our defense, and their shot quality got better, and they were able to put a big number on the second half. But our players fought for the most part, and we'll learn from this and grow.
Your team really started off the game strong, shooting 39% in the first half. What do you think was working well for your squad in the first 20 minutes?
Well, it's really just a matter of handling the pressure. That's a team they're going to be, in your face, really trying to guard, really trying to deny, playing physical the entire game. And if you can get past the first line of pressure, you can get some good shots. But the biggest difference between the first and second half, in the first half we got past that first line of pressure, and in the second half we were unable to do that for the most part.
Makenzie, you end with a game high 24 points, 12 of 14 from the free throw line, tying a program record. When you hear that, what goes through your mind, or how happy are you with that accomplishment?
Obviously it makes me happy for my personal play, but I feel like I'd just much rather have come out with a win, a whole team playing a solid game. As much as I love breaking these records and I love to go out and play a good game, I really want my whole team to be able to celebrate success together.
Your team really played well in the first half in a very competitive game. What do you feel was working for not just you, but your squad offensively and defensively?
In the first half? I think a lot of what Coach just said, handling the pressure in the first half, we did a really good job against it. We actually used it to our advantage, I think. We pushed the ball up the floor a lot, and we were swinging the ball quick and getting a lot of good looks in the second half. Part of it from being tired, I think some of it from mental toughness too. We just started turning the ball over a lot, and it's just really hard to get into a good flow or a good rhythm whenever you can't get your offense set up, you can't get the ball down the floor on the press and that type of thing.
Coach, tonight was a very physical game between two physical defenses. Although it was very free-flowing at times, your squad ended 16 of 20 from the free throw line. Is that something you thought was key to the game plan coming in?
Yeah, I'm not surprised though, just because of the way that we wanted to contain a little more and protect the interior as opposed to the way that they wanted to guard, all over the floor. I mean, it's not a big surprise to me that we won the free throw battle. Again, the problem is just the empty possessions. If there would have been, we could have got there more. You take away the times that we gave away the ball, and we could have shot, 30, 35 free throws. But we weren't able to handle it well enough to do that.
Your defense forced 27 turnovers on the night. Did you feel that was key to the game plan coming in?
Yeah, we wanted to make them a passing team, and we did that to an extent. It's just the areas where they beat us physically as far as some of the ball handling errors that we made, and then the second chance points. They got 14 offensive rebounds, I think, which is just too many. So we figured we could get them into some spots with our zones and our changing defenses, and we did. And like you said, 27 turnovers. We just had too many empty possessions ourselves to really capitalize off the turnovers that we forced.
Makenzie, in the last couple of games, you've really been able to find a groove, both scoring and on the boards. Your assists and steal numbers are also going up as well. What do you feel has clicked for you in the last several games that has allowed you to be a leader for this team?
I think I'm focusing a lot more on just playing really solid with the ball and not turning the ball over. And every time I catch the ball, getting a triple threat and really thinking about what I have in front of me, whether I can shoot the ball or drive, and if not, make a good pass out of where I'm at. And also my defense has been a lot better, I think, so I've been able to turn a lot of steals into points on the other end.
Finally, Coach, your next game is at home against Lincoln Christian, a couple of days off until that non-conference tilt. What will this team have to do over the next couple of days to refocus and try to get a win inside Silverthorne Arena?
Well, It's a tough week, I mean, to lose a game where we, got called for a foul with basically no time on the clock and to lose on a free throw and then have to come back and play a team like this as undermanned as we were. It's a tough week, and we've talked with our group a lot about what are we doing with this adversity. And if you use it correctly, it can make you better, it can make you tougher, it can make you stronger. So we've got to do that. We're not going to make excuses. We're going to work hard together. We're going to continue to work hard for one another. Mackenzie's doing a really great job of leading our group, and I know she'll continue to do that. So, that's the next team up, and we get back into conference play. So, even with a couple of days, at this time of year, you don't have time really to look back too much. I mean, you look at mistakes, you look at things that could have gone better, and you do everything you can to fix them. But we're moving forward, and we're going to use this adversity, to see if we can become better as a group, as coaches, as players, as a basketball program.